Hello everyone, welcome to Building the Ultimate Matchbox Car Collection. My name's Tyrone. Today I've got a 9-pack for you. Well, to show you anyway. I get to keep it, but I get to show it to you. Changing of the guard paps. What do you see? Look at that. You can just barely see it in there. It's a truck cab, and we'll get to that as soon as we can. There's the fantastic looking artwork. That reminds me of a Super King I have, but this is obviously in the little guy's realm. Western Star, Austin Minivan, Mini Countryman, MG, International, Ford, Renault, Honda and GO on the ends. Loving that card art. And a bunch of recolours, but we'll get to those as we go. I'm always in two minds whether to show you the back of this because I get no information out of it whatsoever. Freeze frame if you do. Let's make some noise. It's always good to see new stuff in our shops, but this one did not appear in my shops at all. Went online for this, like I do so many of the things I show you now. I get a lot of comments pretty much on any new stuff video I do. Oh, that's nice. I just took a sneak peek at the new merch. Yeah, I get a lot of comments asking me where I get them all from, because a lot of you aren't seeing these in your shops at all. And just to answer the question in full, most of it is online now. I do get stuff from my local shops, like the Power Grabs. Most of them come on locally, but it's just down to luck, and sometimes many hundreds of kilometers in the car on the weekends and after work. Sometimes in my lunch break, if I'm feeling lucky, which almost never pans out. Mini Countryman, 2011 Mini Cooper Countryman in blue. Got ourselves a little Honda. Honda is one of those names that is universally pronounced, isn't it? Not like Mazda or what was the other one? Oh, Nissan. I know it as a Nissan, you might know it as a Nissan, but everybody knows a Honda. 2017 Honda Civic in white. I thought this was a recolor and I had to check, and indeed it is not a recolor. Not even different wheels, exactly the same. Mustang, 2019 Ford Mustang Coupe. Nice colour though. The MG, when MG was owned by the Brits, now it's owned by China, to say it as their former president used to. Still does. 1971 MGB GT Coupe. And we've got a Shell livery Kangoo in the Renault. Shell has had quite a lot of attention from Matchbox recently. That's a good one. Oh, I'm not showing you those yet. That's not even part of the 9-pack. Man. I saw a truck cab and I grabbed it. National Security. Money truck. What do they call it? Armoured car? Yeah, armoured car. International. Metal-based plastic body, but it's a nice looking thing. It's not a Wells Fargo, but it's a nice looking thing. The GO Predator 2016 on the base. All seen that before. Maybe yours gets smashed to pieces in the garden like mine used to, so a repeat doesn't go astray. Mini panel van. Been around since 2006, so 2007, but wow, that's had a good innings, and they're still producing it in different colours, and I love it. They can keep this one coming until the cows come home. Right, the star of the show, and tell me in the comments if you think this is up to the task as a exclusive for a 9-pack. The closest thing I have to show you in terms of how cool I think it is. And I don't actually have just the cab truck thing, tractor you might call it, but the tractor, if you like, of the Peterbilt I'm after, and I don't actually have a single one in my collection. I was flicking through a catalogue the other day, as if I was 8, just to see what full catalogue review I was going to do next, and I realised I don't have any of the truck cab version of the Peterbilt. So yeah, that surprised me because I have many cars. But maybe they're going to do this in chrome exhaust stacks. Maybe they'll give us an interior one day. It's really light, but it's quite big. So yes, it's a nice colour to start off with. I'm not sure about it, but that's often the case with new things for me. I'm a bit old-fashioned like that. It takes me a while to warm to a new thing. Maybe this is really hitting the mark for you in the Western Star tractor or cab, rig, whatever you want to call them. They've done a lot of that sort of thing over the decades. This is the first one I remember, the cab over, and the first colour I remember. It's very Terminator, isn't it? Kenworth, what year are we looking, folks? 81. Wow. Some good nick for 81. Does the new guy stack up? Not sure. I mean, look at this. This doesn't have an interior, and we just sort of didn't worry about it, did we? So maybe the new generation of collector doesn't worry about it. But yeah, plenty of cabs. That's a stubby little fella, isn't it? Looks front heavy. Don't slam those brakes on with the lights. And of course we've got to get used to these things apparently. Tesla. And we'll just do a who's who of cab overs and tractors. It's part of a fire brigade thing. That's from the 80s, isn't it? Oh, 78 or 9 there. And the Scania, one of my favourite, lovely in blue. As we lose the new guy, we'll finally get this on. He was begging to be on camera a second ago. Now he gets his chance. The Aerodyne, Kenworth. Nice colour scheme on that one. And can't go past good DAF. Love the colour on this one. This was part of a set. That's nice. Nice. Made in China. There's a lot of weight to that too. And an MBX version. Looking pretty good though. And another one that came in a set, the Mac. That came with trailer and police helicopter and some bits and pieces. The G-Wagon, things like that. And that fella. Can't remember if that came loose or not. Maybe. So yeah, now that I've completely scrabbled the shot, I normally get it all in sync, but not today. But that's supposedly the star of the show. Has it been upstaged by the old stuff, or is this more your thing? Let me know. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.